Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from May the 5th to 11th of May 2019, and this is for you coming from Taurus. First, let me give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll reply to whatever you're asking me. Sunday the 5th is going to be a difficult morning afternoon because the planets there put you under stress, and when that happens you get anxious and you get argumentative and you retaliate in that way very quickly. So slow down mentally, slow down your physical activity. It's a Sunday, there's no need to rush anybody or to rush yourself. When you slow down, you will slow these planets down and they will give you enough room to think before anything happens. Otherwise, you may promise things you can't keep in this morning, afternoon. And before your brain can wake up, your tongue will say things you wish you hadn't said. And do things your body will do which you shouldn't do. So mistakes like that can be hounding you in the morning, afternoon. So what do? You don't want to take the lead because you're going to get everything wrong. Your programming won't work. And so let somebody else take the lead. Sit back, relax, let somebody else organize it, and you'll be much happier. Evening nightfall can turn nasty. Now, evening nightfall turns nasty because some planets there also are moving very fast. And on top of that, the morning, afternoon planets make their way down to the evening as well. So there's a whole gang of these fast planets. Some make you argumentative, some make you rebellious and revolutionary in what you do. Some make you disagreeable in every way that's possible in the evening nightfall period. So you're going to look like a pain in the neck to everybody else. Be careful what you say, be careful what you do. If you find that you are not agreeable to the people you are with, leave that group, go somewhere else. Otherwise, the evening, hour by hour, will get worse, and drive carefully throughout the whole day because your whole mental self is going to be on the quick scale. And of course, mistakes and accidents can happen, whether verbal accidents or emotional accidents or physical accidents. Monday the 6th becomes a wonderful morning and afternoon for you. There's so much good luck and so much good news waiting to be delivered to you in the morning, afternoon, whether in job, whether in business, whether the romance you've been chasing, you'll get that phone call, whether with the family members. Have lunch with somebody who matters, have lunch with somebody who can help you, be materialistically minded, because these planets want to reward you. And if you're all going there just to have a good, lovely morning, afternoon, it's a waste. So be materialistically minded. Have lunch with the people who can help you, whether for job, whether for business, whether for anything. And if you need to repair any meetings with anybody, it's the perfect morning, afternoon and lunchtime to do that. Such a wonderful morning, afternoon for you. Evening, nightfall, very quick planets are seen. So watch out, they can make your plans change, they can make you late for things. You got to be on the dot with everything. Avoid argument with people. And don't be hasty and impatient in what you say or do, because things are meant to become a miscalculation and a misinformation to trouble you. That's what these planets want to do. They want to trouble you. So what do? If you have to be out, try to remain a little bit silent, and your action should not be quick, because what you do will be just upsetting things. Just, if you have to be out, be in the company, listen more than you say, listen more than you do. And that way you will slowly get what you want, and you will not be in a position, and avoid any kind of argument at all. Stay out of it. Drive slowly, because as I said, accidents can also be seen. One or two of your good planets from the morning will try to come and help you. That's fine. A little bit of goodness will also be there. Tuesday the 7th for you coming from Taurus is 24 hours of good luck. Morning and afternoon, the most wonderful little group of planets are there to bring the good luck for you and to bring the good news for you, whether in job, whether in business, whether in personal affairs, whether in any area of life. So you got to plan and make use of wonderful days like this. So morning, afternoon, plan what you want to do to enhance and improve. Is it your job? Is it your business? Is it the people you are with in the family? Is it to repair anything? You'll do that beautifully. And these planets are also planets of the internet. So go to the internet and find solutions for anything that you want to gain the advantage in your life, the place where you want to be in the world, where you want to work, where you want to do business, where you want to meet people. It's going to be a wonderful morning, afternoon. And even for your job, you might find solutions on the internet. Evening and good news is waiting for you and from the job or the business area. Evening nightfall also excellent. Evening nightfall reward is waiting for you. So you're going to be rewarded in any way that you want. Is it the personal reward of getting the romance or making your family happy? Is it the reward that you're going to be with the people you work or do business with and get some reward from them? Well, you can't have everything under the sun. So you've got to be materialistically poised to see exactly what you want in the evening nightfall, and you will get it beautifully. Dress well and look good. You're going to be meeting somebody you like as well. Wednesday the 8th, planets slow down a lot. And you coming from Taurus, you won't like that, because everything that you expect is going to be delayed and is going to be postponed and it's just not going to work for you. So evening, nightfall, tell yourself that whatever you try and do, morning, afternoon, tell yourself whatever you're trying to do, you have to be very, very patient. You have to be very patient in the sense that things are not going to work according to your timing. So if you are impatient, things just won't be too good for you. Okay? Now the morning, afternoon, hour by hour, things can get worse. And the morning and afternoon is a time where you got to watch out. Your deadlines can be postponed, they can be cancelled. So frustration is seen in the morning, afternoon. Plan everything to a dot. Plan everything so that you know exactly you are not going to be disturbed in a gloomy manner. It's going to be that. So don't be too expectant. Just get down and get your responsibilities right at place of work or in business. That should be good enough. Evening and nightfall turns the opposite and makes everything wonderful for you. And evening and nightfall, you're going to have all the good news come. So the planets of the internet are also there. So go on to the internet to find what you want in your life, where you want to be, with whom you want to connect with. And even if you're not on the internet, you're going to have a wonderful evening, nightfall. You're going to make some great contacts, so dress well and look good. And position yourself to what you're going to gain in the evening, nightfall. Is it for the job? Is it for the business? Go to places where they can help you. Thursday the 9th is a horrible, terrible morning, afternoon. I have to be dramatic like that, otherwise you're not going to care too much about it, because morning and afternoon are very angry planets waiting for you. And of course they want to make you angry. And they want to make you have a tongue which is as sharp as the blade. And they want to make you retaliate very quickly in whatever is said to you by anybody. So you are in a position like a warrior, ready to just strike out. Don't. Immediately when you wake up on this Thursday the 9th, tell yourself, I have to take the soft approach. I have to use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. Otherwise I'm going to be slaughtered. Everything is going to go wrong. And when you do, taking the soft approach, you will slow down everything. You will soften the approach from other people as well. You won't provoke, so you won't be provoked as well. You have to do that. Otherwise, wherever you are, job, business, or wherever you are, morning, afternoon is going to be really very bad. And your retaliation, you'll get further retaliation from others. So take the soft approach. Evening, nightfall slows down. You can't find solutions. And you're very sad, and you're very frustrated, and you're feeling very down, and you're feeling gloomy. Well, what do? You can be out and about with a group of people, but I worry that some people from your past or news from your past may also disturb you. So you have to fathom nothing to gain going out, because there's nothing going to work. So be in the company of those that love you and understand you, and be with them and be out with them, and just let the hour by hour pass. And don't try to be impatient with anybody just because you are fed up and waiting for somebody who is late. Don't. Because that itself could start all the trouble. Friday the 10th is a very good morning, afternoon period, except for one nasty planet who tends to make you arrogant. So as long as you don't behave arrogantly, it's going to be a good morning and afternoon, a very important one, because very important meetings or very important people can be met in the morning, afternoon. So dress well, keep your appointments, and at your place of work, tell yourself that you can take the lead, but you need to share the glory. That's important. That's where you can be the leader, but you won't show arrogance. So I like that part of it, that some good at least will come in the morning, afternoon, and you can definitely make good for yourself by being prepared to talk to your bosses if you're working, or talk to your business people if you're in business. Have lunch with somebody you love, and you'll go down very beautifully as well. But what about the evening nightfall? That goes bad. It goes bad. It goes bad because these angry planets are back. And so now they want to make you arrogant. Now they want to make your words as sharp as the blade. And now they want to make you show your anger. So you can be very easily upset by others in what people say and what people do. You'll take it very personally. Immediately when you see such company that might ridicule you or that might somehow upset you, walk away. Better to minimize your exposure to risk by going home. Because the more you are out with people you may not know or may not know well, the exposure to risk will grow and grow, and the anger will grow more and more, and it'll be just a very disappointing, horrible evening nightfall. So go home early. Saturday the 11th, what a wonderful morning, afternoon waits for you. Couldn't be better. The planets of emotionalness are there. The planets of love and romance are there. The planets of helping you in job and business are there. So choose what you want. You can't have everything under the sun. Choose what you want to be improving your lifestyle or improving your life in the morning, afternoon, and you will do it very handsomely, because you'll be very brilliant in your thought and you'll be very imaginative as well. And whoever you are with, you're going to show what a wonderful person you are in the form of saying the right things and doing the right things. So dress well, call for that romance you've been hoping to have. Go out with the people you love, and if it's a working day, you will do extremely well in your job or in business as well. Evening nightfall remains very good as well. Now you have to really dress well, because you're meant to meet somebody very important in the evening nightfall period. Emotional planets of the morning, afternoon will make their way down in the evening nightfall too. So the emotional side is all ready to welcome you, and you could meet important people who might help you in the job or in business as well. No harm mixing business and pleasure, because it's going to be a wonderful Saturday the 11th. Okay? Now I have a 90-minute session, and that's going to be based for your next 7, 8 or 9 years, how to get the best out of them. And it's going to represent your date of birth and your time of birth and looking at your palms. So with all that information, I'll get your next 7, 8 or 9 years as best as I possibly can. And I will teach you how to make the best out of all these planets. So you're going to have plenty of news for me in that 90 minutes. I'll give you your personal lucky lottery numbers, your lucky colors, your lucky days, your lucky gemstones, your lucky directions, a lot more energy from the universe, so that you got that to control all the mighty good planets, and you'll be able to then, for your next 7 or 8 years, be in a position to do what you want exactly, to get the best what you want. So all that will cost you USD $50, and you'll know your 7, 8 or 9 years. So send me that email at andyhoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9 at gmail.com, and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, thank you and goodbye.